Hello. Let's settle in together as we welcome in week 3 in the first moon cycle. So just taking a moment and grounding into our breath and into our body and into this present moment. And allowing yourself to settle in and listen to this recording. You can listen to it many times. I highly recommend doing it in a time when you can really sit and feel and breathe into your body with your eyes closed. But you can watch it multiple times if you're listening, just to plant seeds to think about while you're out and about, maybe driving or doing something active. Obviously, don't meditate into these things, but maybe observe as you're listening for where in the external world these things are applying. Remembering the micro and the macro are simply one and the same, as within, so without, as above, so below. And so this is our weekly contemplation on the taproots and fibrous roots, 2 roots that make up and these systems of balance within our individual grounding and our widespread communal connection. Just like in the natural world, what we'll talk about with the roots, it is reflective in our internal body, with our nerves and our nervous system, our fascia. And so this is a point of deep reflection as you contemplate from the inside out, being conscious of these aspects of creation and how they play out in our human bodies, in this earthly body, this cosmic body, our energetic, our harmonic, all of that. So for the north, the deep tap roots find water in dry soil. And for the south, the fibrous roots anchor against frost heave. So this week, we honor both the deep breath and the depth, wherever you stand, asking, am I called to go deeper into ancestral memory or wider into communal embrace? And the earth says, do both in your own seasonal rhyme. So breathing and deepening into that idea and taking a few moments just to align your energy with your breath, feeling and settling into the present moment and observing that idea from the inside out. And as I speak, just breathe and slow your breath wherever you're finding yourself on an inhale or exhale. Just allow yourself to be right where you're at. And deepen into those breaths of nourishment and receiving, and fully release and let go, and open and widen. And allow that breath to just slow, maybe making your exhales longer than your inhales. Just allowing that nervous system to calm, that busy mind to take a little bit of a break, and for your awareness to broaden. Like that taproot structure, imagine the single taproot, dominant root, growing vertically down within your body and into the earth, tapering as it descends. It remains that central axis for life, reaching deep into water reserves and offering powerful anchorage into the moment, into this presence of your body, into your physical body, into the earth. And imagine a dense network of many thin, equal-sized roots spreading horizontally near the soil surface, your skin surface, the surface of the planet, maybe even the outside surface of the field around our planet, our solar system, each of the planets, like the cell of the membrane of a cell. The roots quickly absorb the surface moisture and stabilize the topsoil. And as the taproots adapt, they thrive in the drought-prone environments, storing nutrients and water for long-term resilience. So can you tap into that wisdom of nourishment and resilience? And the fibrous roots adapt as they excel environments with shifting or unstable soil, preventing erosion and offering a flexible anchorage. So can you feel into that within your body, within the earth, within the planet and a single cell, how they're all have this type of feature. As the depth of a taproot, really allowing ourselves the vertical lineage of ancestral memory, of soul history, and of personal truth, accessing nourishment that is not visible on the surface, with one intention, one prayer, one vow that guides everything. As you slowly allow this taproot to feed and nourish, it happens with patience, with stillness, and with courage. And as you widen in that fibrous roots of the breath, that horizontal lineage, our connection points of community and collaboration and shared wisdom, shared experiences. May these small connections together create stability, healing through belonging and participation and reciprocity that resilience builds. Absorbing what is available in this present moment, right now. Listening and receiving and receptivity, and acting from divinely guided, wise wisdom within. And these taproots reach deep because on the surface moisture isn't reliable. So when life feels dry, go inward. Depth is your water. And if you're, in the southern climates, those fibrous roots prevent the frost heave by gripping the surface tightly. And this message is, when life feels unstable, widen your connection. Community is your anchor. So as you're breathing and feeling into these ideas, feeling into your body, I want you to feel where in your body your awareness is calling you to in this moment. Breathe into that pinprick center and allow that breath to fill up the entire space in your mind's eye and whatever visual in your field that represents that. And as you exhale, I want you to just listen. And with every inhale, you're filling in, receiving the divine wisdom. And as you exhaling, you're listening, and you're just letting your mind's eye awareness play out. So what memory is calling you downward this week? It's asking you to tap into it, to dig deep into nourishment of that wisdom. And where's life asking you to widen your reach? Feel into the idea within your body, tapping into spaces and places you haven't fully felt, broadening and asking you to widen your reach in your sensations and your feelings and outside of your body. Where is it asking you to really dig in? And where is it asking you to widen? And what is this personal season right now? Are you feeling a sense of dryness or instability? You might honor both the depth and breadth without rushing either. So allowing yourself to breathe in and taking your time, just allowing the sensations to move, allowing yourself to breathe in, receive, exhale, release, observing in the mind's eye, really allowing yourself to settle into what in this moment is calling your attention inward and expanding the breadth of your awareness around it, and exhaling and just listening to the wisdom and the nourishment that's in that space. And if there's nothing particularly playing out, just let the energies move and transform and dissipate. The goal is to come to a place of completeness, to allow yourself to do that inner energetic cleanup of breathing, feeling, receiving, exhaling, expressing, and listening. Maybe some sounds, maybe some touch, maybe some movement. Allowing all things to move, that inner weather. Doing that energetic cleanup for the day. Maybe shaking and quaking off some energy that didn't get expelled, or maybe it's filling up and nourishing that inward repository, recharging that battery in just simple peace. All is okay. Let your awareness animate as it does, and if mind stories come up, breathe in and receive the wisdom around them, and exhale and just blow them away like the clouds, and listen to the message and the wisdom that's there for you as you're doing so. So taking as much time as you need in this part, and remembering that you can pause and you can come back to the recording when you feel a sense of completeness around the releasing and the transmutation. You're doing that full body scan and remembering you can invite in any visuals that come into your mind's eye as imaginary imagery to help you, or you can call on the elements or color, anything that helps you to move that energy, allow that awareness to flow, allow that expression to be animated from your body, any sounds, any movements that need to go with them. You can burn like a fire, blow like the wind, move like water, or maybe you're digging in, that dirt and really helping that decomposition, like you're stirring up the compost. Whatever it is, allow your awareness to help you and to assist you and to bring anything in to your awareness that is necessary and appropriate and for your highest good and the highest good of all right now. So pausing here if you want to spend some more time. But if you're ready, we'll move on to asking aligned actions. So breathing into this wisdom and asking, where does the wisdom of aligned action live within me now? Letting your awareness show you in your physical body, breathing into that space, filling up that entire space in and out of your body, whatever your awareness is calling you to, and exhale and listen, listen, listen. You don't need to search for answers with your mind. Instead, you're just listening and waiting to be shown. Your awareness will have the clarity and the sensations and all the details you need. Your job is to just breathe in, receive, exhale, and listen. So what does it look like? These taproots teach us that some nourishment is found only in the unseen. So where is this nourishment in your body, and where is it representing in the external world? As they are mirrors. And those fibrous roots remind us that we are not in this world alone. And so how this work ripples out as a communal act, and the wisdom of connection and belonging is followed in the flow of actions. So what are the actions? Let your awareness show you in as much detail and as vividly as possible. And as we deepen in the depth of devotion and the breath of belonging, Earth doesn't ask us to choose, she asks us to harmonize. So what does harmonizing look like in your actions? And if your soul has that taproot and your life has the fibrous roots, both matter. So what is this action if you ground into the multi-dimensional aspects of you and this life and all of creation? What is being asked of you? Breathing in and receiving, exhaling, releasing. Just allowing your awareness to play out those divine actions. And may your roots, both deep and many, find exactly what they need. May you drink from the hidden water of memory, and may you be held in the wide net of community. In this week, this teaching asks you how to be whole. So just allowing that to settle in, allowing you to carry the actions, and if you need more time, you can pause to get your full transmission and listening until you feel complete, using these as suggested alignments for the week. And remembering that there are daily journal prompts in the description. And whenever you feel uncertain, simply return to your breath. Place your hand on your heart and ask, what is aligned for me right now. And trust the quiet whisper, the peaceful whisper, the nourishing whisper. Remember, if you want to dive deeper into any of these energies or deeper into your inner wisdom, for personal guidance, transformation, and healing, I'm here. You can use this for your own self-development or for creative projects, business. All of the options are available, and offering services of working with your subconscious reprogramming if that's also something that you're finding you're in habitual patterns and you're ready to see the deep wisdom that they're calling you to see. Be sure to leave a comment, share, and hype these videos. I greatly appreciate your support as I bring these to you throughout the year. And I offer links to donations if you find that these videos are helpful. Help support the channel and me bringing you these each week. I thank you for investing in your work, and I wholeheartedly believe in the energetic reciprocity of creation in life, and any support that you're given to me, I know it will be returned at least tenfold, or however, in all the many ways back to you. So I thank you, and I hope to see you next week as we unpack week 4 and looking at the germination in darkness. But let that not be your focus, but really looking at building those root structures of depth and breadth and wholeness. And I thank you for being here with me. Until next time.